The second movie that I chose to watch is The Patriot. This war movie is set during the Revolutionary War in 1776, so it falls during period 3 of APUSH. The director, Ronald Emmerich, introduces Benjamin Martin as a farmer in South Carolina who stays strong to his principles and attempts to stay out of the war because of his traumatic history in the French and Indian War, until his son Gabriel enlists in the Patriot forces despite the father's opposition. Ben uses his military experience to excel and lead a rebel group in assisting the colonial army in their victory against the British forces. Benjamin is strongly motivated by his need to protect his family from the British. The major themes of the movie are freedom and independence, bravery, the importance of family, revenge, and leadership. I learned a lot about the sacrifice that it takes a man to leave his family and fight in an army that on paper should be far inferior to the opposition. I also learned how complex war is both logistically and morally. The movie continued to make me question how historically accurate it was, and after some research, I learned that it really wasn't very historically accurate. It also made me question why the soldiers didn't adopt guerrilla warfare and take cover while fighting any sooner. It's crazy to me that so many men stood there in lines and got shot. There are many instances of the movie making up stuff or not following history directly, one being the fact that only a third of the colonists supported the Revolutionary War before it began, but there is only one loyalist shown in the entire movie, and he is labeled as a jerk. Another time, the British are shown scheming about the lands west, such as Ohio, despite the fact that this land had already been set aside by the British government for the natives. Benjamin Martin is based on Francis Marion, also known as the Swamp Fox. He is known as the father of guerrilla warfare, and he had great success against the British. He did not marry until after the war, but was shown with a family during the movie, and his son was killed to give him motivation to fight the British. Also, the movie awkwardly portrays him as having free black workers when in real life he was a slave owner. This is likely done to not enrage the audience, but we have to accept history and the truth even when it's sad or cruel. Overall, I love the movie and it made me feel like an American. I would definitely recommend it, especially to foreigners so that they can see how cool Americans are.